Looks like we're good. It'll be Malloy, Green, Ibanez, then Carpenter, Torkelson, Baez, Sweeney, McKinstry, and Rogers. Ball 1 to Malloy from Suarez. Ooh. Ball 2. 1-0 here on how'd they score? It's like Holiday hit a triple. And then someone just batted him in. Pretty standard. Anyway, 1-0 Orioles. Ball or strike 1. 2-1. And Malloy flies out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Riley Green. I wonder if we'll get to see like Torkelson or Baez in the outfield at some point. Like Baez is at third base today. So, you know, he's been preparing to go over there. Because again, I think they like Trey Sweeney to make this team, but I don't think they like Jace Young to make the team right away. By the way, it's 0-1, which is why I think there's been like 4 guys playing third base at practicing it. Ibanez, Baez. And Riley Green has a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. So, I don't know. Anyway, here's Ibanez. Yeah, Cooper rushes the Raven to replace Lamar Jackson. Now Baltimore has a good QB on the roster. Well, a QB, right? Because he's a running back, as people say. Remember when people used to say that shit about Lamar? Yo, he's just a running back, and then he should have won his 3rd straight MVP this year. Boy, I like being dead right about a player. Be like, nah, he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You could see it after the year 1 to year 2 yeah, Jordan Mason got traded to the Vikings. Maybe that hints that the 49ers are going to take Ashton Jainty in the draft. McCaffrey and Jainty. What a powerful duo. 2-0 on Ibanez. For some reason, that was called a strike. Hopefully, they have the ability to overturn that. It's a pretty high strike. But it's 2-1, I suppose. 2-2 now. I'm glad there's a way to challenge those kinds of things now. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It really helps the stream out. Maybe get some people in here, especially if you're not saying anything. Only 2 people have talked, and we only have 4 likes. That's pretty bad. For shame, for shame. 2-2. Another foul ball. Now it's 2-2. Should be 3-2, but whatever. Nice, Lore. Not bad. I don't know. Probably not. It's spring training. I'm sure you could pay for MLB TV and watch it that way, but I'm not going to pay for MLB TV to watch spring training baseball. And then they go, all right, now you can't watch any of it because it's blacked out. So I don't know. Sure, you can also listen on radio. Oh, shit. I don't know then. Yeah, it probably isn't broadcast then. And you know what's sad, Steve? I would I would pay yearly for MLB TV if they let me watch the Tigers on it. I have no idea what they're doing. Like, you're just leaving money on the table. I'd be a regular subscriber to that. It's literally the best way to watch any version of live sports. Compare it to anything the NFL offers, the NHL, NBA, any professional sport. MLB TV is like the greatest thing ever created for streaming live sports, and I don't know why they lock it so hard. It's like, come on. Though that is slowly dying, I have noticed. Ibanez grounds into a force out, so they get Riley Green at second, but Andy Ibanez is to first safe. Avoids the double play. Here's Kerry Carpenter. I don't know. Blackouts are silly. More and more teams are starting to sign just like their TV rights to the MLB, which allows them to be played on MLB TV and avoid blackouts. I think more teams should go that route. I'm really pissed the Tigers didn't do that. 37-mile-per-hour gusts. Jeez. Yeah, there's some high winds across. Oh, wow. Ibanez got picked off by Rutschman. Oh, no, never mind. Kavrik. Who the fuck is their catcher? I thought Maverick was there. I thought Adley Rutschman was their catcher. But Maverick Handley picks off Ibanez and will be heading to the top of the second. 1-0 Orioles. It'll be Basallo, Soto, and Jackson. Top two, 1-0. NBA League Pass is horrible. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, it was way better when I could just pay for Bally's $20 a month and every game was either on there or Apple TV. Supposedly it's going... it's on Amazon Prime now, yeah. Yeah, you have to pay Amazon Prime and you also have to pay for the $30 additional dollars. And it's like, Jesus Christ. So, no, it was fine. I never actually had issues with Bally as much as people complained. It was like weirdly behind though. The one issue I had with Bally is it was like 4 pitches behind the like an actual broadcast, and it was like, how the hell are you behind? You're an internet company. You're cable. You don't have to follow broadcast like FCC regulations. What the fuck are you doing? Especially when they had it online. It's like you're allowed to broadcast anything you want when you're online. That's the beauty of it. MLB doesn't even care about the online stuff. They understand that there's a different media environment. Because again, the MLB is like incredibly media savvy, and I'm not sure why they're so hesitant on streaming. They're probably the most forward thinking on streaming right now compared to the other sports, but it's like, why are they dragging their foot on this? Get rid of the blackouts. Traditional TV is dead. Like, who gives a shit? They can't even sue people. Just take it away from them. Like, leave it on there, I guess, for like, old people who don't have a family member who can give them their MLB TV login. But fair. I mean, it might be bad, but I've never had it. I never had an issue with the Bally Sports app. But the MLB doing what they do with blackouts is the reason why it's ethical to watch illegal streams of MLB TV. 1-2, which is on MLB66.ir, but that site doesn't work until the regular season because they don't care about preseason baseball. It's the same people, if you know NFL5.ir, same exact group of people. The same Iranian people. I believe they're Iranian, or their servers are in Iran. One of the two. Soto up now after the Basallo strikeout. He goes down swinging. Yeah, write that down. MLB66.ir. By the way, if you guys haven't dropped any likes yet, which is still everybody here basically, make sure you drop one to help the stream out. We've only got 4 likes right now. Definitely could use some likes to get some people in here. Early likes help out a ton. Thank you. If not, I hope, I don't know. What can I'm going to curse people today. I'm in a cursing mood. Your house will be infested with, boy, I don't know. Nothing too bad. June bugs. 2-1 now. Just a whole lot of them in very inconvenient spots, like in the back of your dresser, in the back of the closet, where they'll die and then just kind of rot away. And you'll be like, what the fuck is that smell? And you'll never be able to quite find it, but it's in reality, it's just a big ass pile of dead June bug. Maybe your cat or dog will just always kind of have one to chew on and be like, where the fuck are these coming from? Again, you'll never really encounter this infestation. And they walk Soto, 1 on, 1 out. This, you can avoid it with a simple like. All these app exclusive games that require a different subscription to watch a season make pirating ethical. Yeah, it is what it is on the pirating. If they're gonna make it impossible to watch, it's like, well, go fuck yourself then. I'm gonna just watch it anyway. I'm gonna just steal it. And eventually they'll realize they gotta stop with all this stupid blackout. I don't know. Or they won't. They won't care. They're just like, psh, more money for us. All right, at least we got 1 like out of that shakedown right there. Good looking out. Good looking out. Also, if you don't leave a like, you're gay. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. For some reason, they're taking a long time to pitch this first pitch here. And I'm not. Oh, there we go. Strike 1 to Jackson. IPTV, you get every sports channel all over the world. Isn't what's wrong with IPTV? Isn't it slow? I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll have to look into IPTV. Might be faster than the one I watch. 1-1. And really, it doesn't matter how slow these things are. It's because it's like, yeah, oh, well, I just won't watch anything then while I'm watching the game. So that way, I can't be spoiled. Because in reality, you're only like 5 to 10 seconds off, so who really gives a shit? One, two. Captain Streams, IPTV. Okay. Yeah, pirating is a victimless crime. Genuinely. It fucking hurts nobody. It's like jaywalking, smoking pot. Like, it's like one of those kind of laws where you're like, why is this against the rules? Jeremiah Jackson grounds out. Runner makes it to second. Baez flips it over to first. You watch on the TV app, but it's not really bad. Okay. Nope. There's arguments that because everybody like downloads or owns digital copies, or there's an argument by games companies that you don't really own the games anymore. When you buy one, you're kind of not like buying it necessarily, right? You're buying access to it, which is a weird argument. So theoretically, is it really even stealing if you can't own something? Right? Like, it's just theft of services at that point, and that's not even really a bad crime. Like, you could argue that it's like, I didn't even do anything that wrong. I didn't steal anything. What did I steal? Who did I deprive ownership of? It's an unownable thing. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't, seeing something? I can't, I don't know. There's arguments for piracy, depending on the way that the things are packaged and sold. One, two. Don't steal academic documents, though. They'll put you in prison for forever for that. That's why that one dude, Aaron Schwartz, one of the people who, I think one of the co-founders of Reddit, offed himself because of some shit like that. He was stealing documents and not really stealing them. He was just making them very public. A bunch of academic journals and shit. It's a commercial break now. I'd have to refresh my memory on the, hold on a minute. It's commercial break. 1-0, Tigers are about to bat. It'll be Carpenter, Torkelson, Baez. 1-0, bottom 2. Aaron Schwartz case. Yeah, this guy. So basically, he was downloading academic journals and then publishing them for free. Because they're like super protected information. And then he offed himself. Because he didn't want to go to jail for a very long time. Don't ever steal from them. Them nerds, they got really good lawyers. Other places you could probably fuck around with because they're not as serious as nerds are. But Stream East, yeah, Stream East is the one you go to when you got nothing else. Hobby's Bad is the hottest thing in Michigan right now. Can't wait to watch him swing at these sliders in the other team's dugout. Well, to be fair, Baez is hitting 298 with an 864 OPS right now. We should be hopeful that Baez looks something like he did on the Mets or Cubs. I get being skeptical and holding your expectations, right? Because he's done nothing but nothing, right? Okay, cool. Okay, you're on the right wavelength then. Because some people are acting like it's a shame we're even playing him. It's like, no, it's not. If he sucks, yeah, sit his ass on the bench like we did last year. But like, you play him and see if it works. Yeah, both of them. Because again, if Javi can even show 3/4 of what he was on the Cubs, 15, 20 homers, a 275, 280 average, most of it carried by crushing left-handed pitching, 80 plus RBI, and the defense he provides, that's perfect. That's what we paid for. Because again, we're probably not going to see a 25, 30 homer Javi. I think he's past that. I don't know though. He had back surgery. He had a hip surgery. Maybe it's enough to get him good. Ball one, Torque up. Hopefully Torque gets it. Mm, 1-1 now. Stream East sucks. But again, Stream East is reliable. It's been there. When you ain't got nothing else, you got Stream East at the very least. 1-2. Was buff streams? Yeah, they were pretty good. Crack streams was really good. 1-2 on Torque. No one really did it like the Crack and Mess streams, guys. Those guys were pretty good. 2-2. They had probably the best speed, the best, what's the word? Most close to live streams, and I don't know how they pulled that shit off. That's actually pretty incredible what they were doing. Torque strikes out on a foul tip, so he tips himself out. Here's Baez. All right, Javi, show everybody wrong. Hit a home run. I don't even know if he has that ability. We'll see, though. We shall see. Swinging strike one. And make sure you drop a like for the stream here if you can. Helps the stream out a ton. Maybe get some more people in here, especially if you aren't saying anything, which is pretty much everybody but 2 people. If you don't leave one, you're gay. It's your own choice. Just know, we all know now. 0-2. Your secret's been found out. You're busted. 0-2 with the nobody on and 2 away. 1-0 Orioles, top or bottom of the second. Sorry, Tigers have been away for like 3 straight games for me. So And he chased a curveball. Well, we'll head to the top of the third. 9-1-2 for the Orioles. Williams, Holiday, and Cowser. Williams, Holiday, and Cowser. I'm only saying his last name a little funky because it's literally Willems. Like Willems. William. I don't know. It's one of those names work. I don't care. I don't think he's a regular on this lineup. I could probably beat him. I could probably strike him out, throw a couple curveballs at him, see if they can hit it. Couple real nasty 70-mile-an-hour fastball. Unhittable shit right there. You won't even know it coming. And then a 58-mile-an-hour changeup. Way out in front. I don't even play around. Think you can hit it? Guess again, too quick. I used to throw at the speeds of a very talented middle schooler. You don't want none of this. He's been taking practice reps in right field because of the injuries and everything like that. I think the Tigers are slowly turning everyone into utility players. Anyone with a hint of athleticism needs to be able to play every position. And I don't care. I don't mind that. And I'm glad that the guys are very willing to do so, right? It kind of reveals who's a very strong teammate. Torkelson, he said he's like, absolutely, I'm going to be willing to play right field. Sounds great. Whatever we can do to win. Whatever I can do to help us win. It's like, hell yeah, dude, you're a good teammate. Javi's a good teammate. All those guys playing these random ass positions are good teammates. Gleyber Torres seems to be a bad teammate. He refuses to play anything other than second base, which is like, dude, we could really use your bitch ass at third base right now. Because it's like his secondary position is third base, but like part of the reason he agreed to come here is because we wouldn't make him play third. And it's like, you were fucking drafted into this league as a third base. Like you play. Oh man, he's stupid. It's gonna have to carry them at least for the first few months. Hopefully, at least they have stronger. Creed Williams strikes out. Willems strikes out. We're at the top of the order. Here's Holiday. I think the Tigers' biggest strength is the pitching that they have. That's what carried them through that magical run last year. The bullpen was part of that. Of course, the starting pitching is even stronger than what it was last year. Last year, we did it with 2 starting pitchers. This year, at least, we got like 6 or 7 of them. We've got a probable rotation of something like this, right? It's probably going to be Skubal, Jack Flaherty, Casey Mize because of the spring he's had, Reese Olson, and Jackson Jobe. That's probably our 5 guys. And then we'll have 2 other starters in Kenta Maeda and Kiter Montero in the bullpen. Kiter Montero to back up Casey. Montero and Maeda will be backing up Olson, and Jobe starts. Olson, because he's coming off a condition called dead shoulder, probably a good idea to kind of have a guy ready to go for him after about 5-6 innings. You have to monitor Reese Olson because, again, he's coming off injury. He's a very young pitcher. Tigers are what's up, Sean? Tigers are very, very, very tight with young pitchers. So, and expect a lot of Jobe coming. No, I'm thinking Olson will be after Mize. Mize is a fully ready to go pitcher. He looks like if Mize is pitching the way he's pitching, he'll be our 3 starter. The way I'm thinking of it, just because he's a better pitcher than Reese Olson long term. Reese also is coming off injury, so he's only going to be able to go 5 or 6 innings. Plus, they're really tight on young guys. Jobe will only pitch 5 or 6 innings. So again, they need 2 kind of long relievers there at the end with Montero and Maeda. And that's kind of how the Tigers will manage 7 starters. We're hoping that, dude, I think Job's an AL Rookie of the Year candidate. How you doing, Sean? Nice to see you. Jack Flaherty playing against his old team feels crazy. Yeah, I know. The Orioles want revenge on Jack. How did Holiday get down to second? Oh, wild pitch. God damn it. Holiday gets on a single, then Jack throws a pitch in the dirt. Oh, well, it's his first couple starts back. Hey, we're up at 9 likes. We're almost at double digits. I appreciate you guys. Look at that. We're starting to get the likes. More people are coming in. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, Mize looks really good this spring so far. 2-0 to Cowser. I wish Flaherty would have made like starts like a week earlier, so that way we'd be like 3 or 4 starts in rather than 2. Yeah, Job will be a top Rookie of the Year candidate. I think the Guardians have a couple rookies on their team that are looking really promising. Jackson, obviously, Holiday is going to be probably the favorite to win Rookie of the Year right now, and Cowser walks. Do the Tigers got any true rookie hitters? Nope. No one that should qualify. I'm just trying to think about like across the league, like who all. That Dodgers got a rookie, right? That rookie Japanese pitcher who's going to make the rotation. He'll probably be a candidate. I'm sure the White Sox are going to be full of rookies that could do it. The A's have a promising set of rookies on their team. Hey, what's up, Greg? Nice to see you. Holiday, I think Jackson's Rookie of the Year. I think Jackson will be a rookie this year. His MLB cards are still prospect cards. Like I got a Jackson Holiday card in my MLB 2025 Top Series 1, and it's still prospect. So I don't think he's technically a rookie yet. Like he will be if he makes the MLB, right? Like, but like I think you might want Sean, you double check that, but I think he is. If he's not, then fucking it's going to Job. If Job pitches good, he's gonna win it. It's the baseball writers love Jackson Job. You guys have no idea. Look at the way writers talk about Jackson. It's fucking insane the way they talk. The glaze they have on this fucking 22-year-old. Very funny. It is because he's young and throws 102 miles an hour. And has his strikeout pitch is a fastball kind of just right down the middle. He's like, I don't think anyone can hit this fucking thing. And he struck out Vlad Guerrero with it on an elevated fastball right down the middle. Oh, he did. Wow. He played enough to exceed rookie status? He got that many at bats? When did you guys call him back up last year? Y'all wasted his rookie year. Not really wasted it, but you know what I mean. 75 at bats qualifies for a rookie season? Since when? He had 190. Yeah, that's pretty. That I think 175 is minimum to qualify. I didn't know he had that many at bats. Yeah, that makes him a rookie last year. That's stupid. Why didn't the Orioles just make that not happen? Ah, son of a bitch. That's a terrible pitch to throw a lefty from the right side. That's probably a home run. That's a double. Fuck. No, you're good. You're good, Dragon. You're good. Yeah, I think 175 is the minimum for being a rookie. And he hit 190, which is the Orioles should not have let that happen. Just should have kept him at 170. Then he'd be a rookie this year. All right, cool. Then I'm thinking Job got it in the bag. But that's a 2-run double by Dylan Carlson. Never throw a rookie a low inside pitch. Terrible or never throw a lefty. By the way, if you're right-handed, here's a power tip. If you're a young pitcher, never throw a lefty a low inside pitch from the right side. That thing just juts right across the middle, directly into the sweet spot of their swing. I'm talking like they don't even have to do that. It's like you being right-handed. Imagine it like, you know how you're not supposed to throw righties, things that are like basically you don't want to throw a righty anything high across the middle, because if they get a hold of it, they're going to hit that pitch so fucking far. You're going to be so upset by it. They're sucker spots for those types of hitters, right? Like lefties cannot ignore swinging at a low inside pitch because their bat automatically just hits it in the sweet spot. It's the same thing as if you throw it like a slightly right centered pitch. It's still right down the middle, but it would be like right centered, kind of like on the outside part, like still middle, but right part of the plate. Like that is literally directly, like you don't even have to swing or do any kind of like crazy thing. You just pop it right in there. And those are terrible spots to pitch. But that's a nice, Kerstad has a double, so back-to-back doubles. Tiger is getting smoked here. It's 4-0. Flaherty not pitching good. Not locating. Only one away here in the top of the third. Here's Basalo. Damn, Sean, your team's cheating just like the Astros. Crazy. Yeah, pretty much, Dragon. He's still, what is this, his second, maybe third start of the spring? No, I'm not. You're left-handed? Nice. Yeah, Jack, you got to stop throwing that pitch down there, bud. They're getting revenge. They were so upset the way Flaherty did them. And now he's one of the better pitchers, and they're like, fuck that. That's stupid. They're like, word, you can stay healthy for the Tigers and the Dodgers, but you couldn't pitch at all for us? Really? That's cool, I guess. Yeah, if I was an Orioles fan, I wouldn't be a big Jack Flaherty guy. I'd be like, that seems intentional what he did. How is he so bad for us, but damn near perfect for the Tigers and fucking Dodgers? When you pitch on right-handed, it is so hard. Yeah, right. I mean, it's different. Different challenges. I mean, right-handed hitters are really easy to deal with if you're right-handed. And that's going to be the bulk of hitters you deal with. And that'll be a ground out. Runner gets over to third. So runner at third, 2 away, 4-0 Orioles lead. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We're still looking to get our 10th like of the stream. We could hit double digits here. I'd appreciate it if you could help us out. Thank you very much. Strike 1 on a swinging strike to Soto. Oh, they wanted him back. Oh, never mind. Okay, you guys are cool with him. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Never mind. I guess he was hurt. Like, he does have a bad back. Like, the Tigers have a really crazy incentive contract with him. So that is actually kind of fair that they would be like, well, what would we be mad about him? He's fucking, his back is weird. We didn't know what was wrong with him. He just got hurt all the time. And the Tigers were the first team, it seems like. Oh, sweet. I appreciate you, Sean. Good looking out. And then the Tigers were like, yeah, you could just take random days off. We don't really give a fuck. And then that apparently was all he needed, was just a random few starts off. And it's like, really? Well, and apparently Feder helped like kind of rework his pitching approach, because the way he was pitching, it wasn't sustainable. And he strikes out Soto. But then he came to Detroit and Feder kind of fixed, like they developed a new like style for him to pitch. That's way less strain on his back. Sweeney, McKinstry, and Rogers. 7, 8, 9. Sweeney, McKinstry, Rogers. That's part of the reason why he wanted to come back to Detroit, was the treatment of him as a player. We did very good by him. We treated him medically right. Like, we have very good medical staff on the Tigers, so I no longer have anything negative to say about our team health. Though I am very suspicious how we always get fucking injuries. I think I resolved that to be young players always get hurt. And again, I have a theory that in Major League Baseball, until a player is about 26, 27, it is more probable than not they will miss a chunk of the season due to some random injury. Mostly just due to wear and tear. Playing 140 to 150 games a year is tough. You know what I mean? Like that just tears the body apart, I can imagine. Again, most of these guys probably 120 games prior to ever coming up. So like it's not that surprising like they like have weird oblique injuries, which has actually become less common. They figured out how to stop oblique injuries, which used to be the most common young guy injury ever. They just tear their side apart. Just back injuries, a lot of back injuries in guys under 26, 27, like you've seen with Kerry Carpenter last year, where they just like get a weird spine like a partial fracture in the spine. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, you've been twisting and turning for 3 years straight, bro, like thousands of times. It got to get stronger. It's like, that's just basically the kind of prognosis. When you turn about, I think that stops when you turn 27 and the body develops, some kind of like weird internal calluses, I'm imagining. It becomes used to this grind, that lifestyle. The body adjusts finally, and your ligaments get a little stronger. Your joints get a little stronger because of this, and you're able to not suffer those really odd injuries young players seem to sustain. I mean, older players get hurt, but it just seems way less common for a player like Nick Castellanos used to get hurt a lot. And now he just never seems to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a 100% thing that happens with players. And I think it's quite obvious, but. Unless a player just there are injury prone players but like it seems to go away, especially in baseball as a player ages. I would say it's true in hockey, but like, aren't most hockey rookies like 26? Like they're like full grown when they get to the NHL. Ball one. I've been trying to calm Orioles fans about a rotation this year. Morton, Sagano, Elflin, Suarez. Just don't get hurt. They are there every fifth day. Yeah, you guys have an older rotation though. That's like your Achilles heel is your fucking rotation. And again, it seems like you guys could have spent money if your GM would have not gotten in the way of the coach who was like, we're trying to spend money. Or no, it was your coach getting in the way of everybody the fuck else for some stupid reason going, I don't want any new players. It's like, you're like one of the hottest destinations. Like everybody wants to come here. You know that, right? We're good. If we need pitching, we'll find it within. Then they trade for fucking Charlie Morton for no reason. Then they go get Charlie Morton instead of Flaherty. Like, what? But I don't know. I don't think Flaherty was going anywhere but Detroit. To be honest, though. I think that was one of them not so well kept secrets where it's like, oh yeah, fucking Flaherty's going to go to Detroit. Which makes that trade pretty fucking crazy. That Detroit got everything in that trade, and I guess the Dodgers picked up a World Series. So everybody got what they wanted. We got all the players. The Dodgers got a World Series. Pretty cool. We got a potential shortstop of the future, or at least a second baseman in Trey Sweeney. He's something. I don't know what Trey Sweeney will be, but I don't know. Trade bait popped up. That'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Zach McKinstry. Yeah, the Orioles rotations. Yeah, it's your weak spot, I feel. Like our weak spot is the offense. We don't know what we're going to do at the plate. Fucking 6 or 7 different bipolar teams could pop out every time the Tigers take the field, and I have no idea who it's going to be. Is it going to be like the top half of the lineup can hit today and the bottom half can't? Bottom half can, top half can't. You know what I mean? Like there's it comes in like 5 parts, the offense. Half of it can hit, the other half can't. The whole lineup hits, whole lineup doesn't hit. Like 1 or 2 guys hit, all but like 1 or 2 guys hit. It's like it's like there's always polar extremes. I'd say it's your Achilles heel. I wouldn't say that's a great rotation. Beating us is not a sign that your pitching is good. I'm just going to subtly remind everybody that the Tigers don't bat very well. Actually, we might be better this year. I don't know. We should be better at hitting this year. We're much older. Bullpen's weak. Yeah. You know what? I'll give you that. Your rotation isn't that bad. I'm probably just putting the whole pitching staff all together. But you have a good closer though. Good back end of the bullpen. I guess getting to the back end of the bullpen might be an issue. I like Batista. He's a good closer. I guess you could, but yeah, the issue always with the bullpen is like, yeah, of course, yeah, our closer's fine. He's not the problem. It's the literal getting to him is the problem. 2-2, 2 away. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to just figure Grayson's just a lost cause. And Rogers strikes out, and we'll head to the top of the fourth. 4-0 Orioles. What's up, Laura? By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We have about 10 so far. Pretty good. We try to hit about 20 every stream, but I don't think we'll get there on this one, and that's okay. Jackson, Handley, and Will Ems. 7-8-9 here in the top of the fourth for the Orioles. Drop a like if you have a free moment. If not, you're gay. No, I'm just fucking with you. I think it's just funny to use childish insults at people. Especially when you don't mean them. It's like, well, if you don't even like, your mom is fat. Some people might get really like, fuck you, my mom's not fat. Meanwhile, she breaks sofas when she sits in them. She's dented metal seats just from like getting near it. Like the gravitational force, like her force is so strong, the chair bends before she sits on it. That's how big that bitch is. It pre-warps due to the small force it has. Anyway, top of the fourth. Jackson, Handley, and Willems. Okay, Richard Dominguez sucks this spring. Sucks this spring. Batista, Conos are good. Aiken and Baker hit or miss, and it's really no options. And fair enough. Bullpen can be tricky. I've until the last like 3-4 years as a Tigers fan, I never knew what a good bullpen was, Sean. I don't know if that's reassuring or not, but literally my whole life the Tigers had a dog show. Like that's probably why we don't have a World Series in my lifetime. Both times probably is because of a shitty bullpen. So I feel you, man. I feel you. I genuinely know your pain. 2-0. Oh, Grayson isn't that bad. Oh, all right. Well, hey, you guys dodged a bullet. No ligament damage. He'll be playing again this year, so that's a relief. You got a small break for once. By the way, thank you to the couple people who left likes. I appreciate you. You're not, no one's, I'm just fucking around. I appreciate you for the likes, though. Thank you very much. We're up 10-5 on Arkansas in softball. Yeah, that's a pretty dominant score. 2-1. Dominating. Swinging strike 2. It's 2-2 now on Jackson from Flaherty. And Jackson pops out 1 away. Here's Handley, the catcher for today. Oh, Baltimore's playing a split squad day today. I didn't even see that. Baltimore is winning in both their games. That's crazy. Baltimore's up a combined 5-0. Or wait, did the Phillies have a whole bunch of runs? Oh, never mind. The Phillies are winning 6-1 in that game. Jesus. Only the bottom of the third. That game just started. 4-0, top four. Imagine being down by 5 runs. Whew. Runner at first, only 1 away. Called strike 1 to the 9-hitter Willems. Dun, 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 dun. One and two. Williams strikes out. We'll go to the top of the order. Here's Jackson Holiday. He's had a good day today, a double and a triple. Or no, I think he's got a triple and a single anyway. Williams is an interesting prospect. Catcher, first base with a lot of power. Isn't that the same position combo as the Tigers' Tyrone Lorenzo? I think they do that. They're like the same guy. It's kind of funny. My Sooners are up 10-5 versus Arkansas. I already read that, Seth. Congrats, man. That's awesome. But yeah, Sean. Those are always unique prospects. Catcher, first base, power hitter. It's like, well, we know you hit home runs. The question is, where are you actually going to play? If you want him, it's, you know what I mean? Because it's like, do you stick him at catcher with the risk of Joe Mauer, or do you move him to first, like what happened with Justin Morneau, and you get like a 12 to, you get a long career out of it? It's always that conundrum with the catcher first base combo. Similar with like Victor, or do you let him do like Victor Martinez, where they played like 20 years, fucking 15 of them catching somehow? Malloy, Green, and Ibanez. It's kind of just a roll of the dice with the knees on those kind of guys. You just kind of got to hope you pull a fucking V-Mart and not a Joe Mauer. The annoying part is if fucking stupid Morneau would have just agreed to go DH or something, they could have moved Mauer out from catcher, and he could have really extended his career by a long time. Rutschman Basalo. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's rough. Where is he gonna play? Trading him. You know what, Sean? He's probably a guy that gets traded, if we're being honest. Just because you guys do have really good position players at those spots. So that feels like a guy, if you guys need to get a pitcher, he's going to be included in a package. And part of the reason he's on the team right now is to kind of try him out. Let guys get a good look at him, see if you can get anything. That's why I think the Tigers have all these other young outfielders up who aren't like Max Clark. They're trying to see if anyone wants to nibble at their good young players. That'll just never work out for them. Because again, eventually you should try to move prospects for players. If you're not going to use the guy, you should move him on. That's kind of my own philosophy. Oh, okay. Well, again, that still doesn't mean he won't be traded. Bottom of the fourth, it's Malloy, Green, and Ibanez. Again, I think teams bring a slew of guys up every year that they want to kind of try to dangle in front of teams later in the year. Because again, you never know. You might need pitching later. Malloy grounds out, 1 away. Maybe you want to send, maybe you guys need Andrew Chafin this year. Maybe you guys are the Andrew Chafin takers this season. Somebody's going to take Andrew Chafin. Are you guys willing to take on a nice old man? We got Andrew Chafin again for like the 4th year in a row. That's probably my new favorite offseason bit is Andrew Chafin signing with the Detroit Tigers to be traded in July. It's a pretty good bit that everybody keeps falling for. Eventually, some really stupid fucking team is going to give up something way too good to get that guy. We'll trade Jackson Holiday for him. Andrew Chafin, straight up. It's like, no, he's just going to come back to your team like a fucking boomerang. I don't know how that... Again, one of my favorite things we do annually is bring back Andrew Chafin. He's one of my favorite players, so I'm a big fan of it. Especially because, like, when Andrew Chafin's actually on and pitching well, he's probably one of the best setup guys in all of baseball. Like, I genuinely can't name a better, like, left-handed setup guy than Andrew Chafin when he's pitching good. He just comes out and destroys everything. Genuinely hard guy to deal with. But if he's off, you can just fuck him up for days. He's not that great of a pitcher when he's off. Riley Green strikes out, 2 away. But again, when he's dialed in, he's pitching at like a fucking 1.2 ERA. He's near. Then he gives up a weird home run every so often, and he looks perplexed at it. He's like, "The fuck." He's not an early year pitcher either. Hell yeah, Andy Ibanez hits a double. Our second hit of the game. Our first since, I believe, the first inning. All right, there we go. Offense wakes up a little bit. It's over for Baltimore. I can see Sean shaking from here. About to be a home run by Carpenter. Not much I can say about it. You have Rutschman and Gary Sanchez. Hell yeah. Like the former Yankees guy? That Gary Sanchez? Oh, Kerry Carpenter has a base hit, not a home run. I was pretty close, though. And Andy Ibanez scores now, so it's 4-1. Bottom of the 4th, Tigers coming back. Nervous, Sean? Ready for a torque bomb? You don't get to see a lot of those as an Oriole fan, a home run. We'll show you what one looks like right here. Gray is with the Orioles, but not playing. Oh, Gary. Oh, cool. Like, are you guys the same age, or is he a little old? Well, obviously he's older, but. And base hit by Spencer Torkelson gets the runner over to third. Here comes Javi Baez with the chance to tie the game up. I can't believe Suarez was out there for the taking for 8 years, and the Orioles got him and a free arbitration deal, and he's pitching like he is. Yeah, that's fair. I don't disagree. He does feel like he kind of popped in out of nowhere, doesn't he? Today is Kyle Hamilton's birthday. That's cool. Raven safety. Baez up, 2 on, 2 out. Runners are at the corners. Base hit makes it a 2-run game. Ah, damn it, Baez got out. Well, at least we got the run in there. We got something going. Top of the 5th. Cowser, Carlson, and Kerstad. Cowser, Carlson, and Kerstad. Nice. Huh? Okay. For sure. He's got an 811 OPS this spring. I don't know what else he's supposed to do. Coming off hip and back surgery, hasn't played baseball since July. I think he's doing all right. But we don't allow injured players to come back around these parts. They have to come back and look like Aaron Judge, or they're not good. Yeah, Grayson Rodriguez better pitch like a Cy Young candidate the second he touches the mound this year. Or else it's just typical underperforming, underwhelming Grayson Rodriguez. Sad. Sad. He should go a complete game in his first game back, too. What's there to pick on? It's a fresh season. He had major hip operation, major back surgery last year. I'm guessing that a lot of his struggles come from having bad hip, bad back. But I don't know. I give grace to players who are coming off of pretty bad injuries. Again, if he comes out and sucks, then it's just like, all right, oh, fuck this guy. But like, fresh season. I don't pick on any players when the seasons get going, except Ryan Kreidler, because he sucks. He shouldn't be on the major roster. Fresh year. Anybody could be good again. Baez could look like his old self with the fresh hip. 1-2. And if we can get like even like 3/4 of what Baez was out in Chicago, we're pretty good to go. Plus, we're not just going to ignore the fact he's like, what, one of the top 5 shortstop gloves, and that's a home run. God damn, dude. Flaherty's not pitching good to these lefties right now. He's getting teed off on by lefties. It's a home run. It's 5-1. Why is he still out there? What the fuck is this? Why is he still pitching? He's already at 70 some odd pitches. I know he's working. I know he's just trying to work through some shit and just get ready to go. Vance Honey. What? No, I'll answer that for you, Lore. No, he won't. Called strike 1. I've never heard of that guy. Your birthday's on a Tuesday. That's always better than a Monday. In a few years, it'll be a Friday, maybe. Unless leap year comes and pushes it to a Saturday and you just get skipped to Friday. 11, 12 days. What is it? The 27th or the 28th? It's opening day. Uh, 21 innings pitched with a career 4.36 ERA, about league average. Yeah, I mean a health. Yeah, and he's been not so great. Not this year. He was just drafted. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've never heard of this guy. No, that's why I said no. By the way, it's not that I don't. I was like, literally never heard of that guy. It's the most like obscure prospect I've ever heard of in my life. Makes more sense that he was just drafted. Yeah, no, he's not going to be in the majors this year, Lore. Unless he's like a college guy. He draft. Most likely, you guys draft high school players, though, right? Like typically. I mean, you guys take college players, but you standardly seem to take a lot of high school guys. Similar to what we do. We take a lot of guys high school. But if he played college, I mean, there's a small shot he gets called up, but I just don't think he wins Rookie of the Year. Ah, man. Get him out of there. Well, here comes another big inning for the Orioles. And another base hit. Time to pull Jack. Yeah, there we go. They're finally going to get him out of there. 2 pitches too late. It's an ugly outing for Mr. Jack Flaherty. Orioles beating on him. Beating on him. That pick last year was a college pick outfielder. He's getting a lot of hype today because of his inside the park home run and spring breakout last night. Okay. No, I mean, he could end up at least eventually getting called up this year, but I'm guessing you wouldn't want to blow his rookie status and the year after he was drafted. When you finish high school, graduation, or when you finish high school, graduation always gets packed. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want to see people graduate. Will Vest is in the game. One on, nobody out here in for Will Vest. Let's see what Vest can do here. Double play would be quite nice. Let's see if that's 2. Nope. Gets the runner down to second. Kerstag rounded out, but the runner takes 2. Carlson must have been on the run. He won't be up until like late 26 or 27. Too many outfielders ahead of him. Mullins. Oh yeah, you guys have a log field, outfield log jam, as they like to say. Yeah, I agree with that. He's gonna have to like earn his way up, steal some time, prove he's that guy. 0-1 for Basallo with the runner at second, 1 away. It would suck to be a Orioles position player knowing that they've got pretty much everyone they want on the main roster now. Tani? I mean, if he earns it, sure. Three one. Damn it. Not great. Strike would be big. All right. 3-2. Foul ball. Yeah, I don't really care. It's spring training. He can hit a home run right now, and I don't really care, Sean. You know what I mean? Just spring. I don't fuss about anything. God damn it, another walk. That sucks. 2 on, 1 out. When I graduate high school, not one person screams my name. Half of people attend class graduation ceremony when they call my name. Okay. That's a random thing, Lore. That sucks, I guess. Sorry to hear, Laura. I don't know what to say to that. I guess don't dwell on high school. I don't know. High school sucked. I hated being there. I don't think about that place but once, maybe twice a year. Mostly about how much I hated going. Oh, and 2, he another foul ball here makes it 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Man, a ball in the dirt. It's 1-2. Do 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 do. Bitch. Do 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 do. Bitch. It's in the same college as Aaron Rodgers, Butte Community. Were you there at the same time as him? Oh no, that you're not 38 years old. That's pretty cool though. Jim Riley podcast had Tigers offense at league bottom. Yeah, more middle of the pack. I don't know who Jim Riley is, so he's probably stupid. 3-2. Looking like we're gonna walk him. Who cares, Seth? I don't care about high school graduation. They make you go on stage and you have to shake principal hand. Yep, that's what they make you do. It's part of the ceremony. 3-2. You don't technically have to walk. You just get your degree. It's mailed to you or some shit. And he fucking is a home run. Oh no, there's a base hit. Run scores. So to be first and second, one away. Runner scores. It's 6-1. Yeah, it was cool to walk. It was cool to do the whole thing. I will say though, it was pretty fun. One one. Wow. Swing and strike 2. It's 1-2. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Quit throwing it right down the fucking middle, retard. What's he doing? He's just like, throw right down the middle. Dang, they hit that. It's like, yeah, that's what happens. And they get another run in. It's 7-1. Might as well just keep throwing it right down the middle. Eventually, you'll get the outs. It's a high IQ move. Here's Hanley with 2 on. Runners at the corners, just 1 away. And he throws the fair next pitch right down the middle again. Again, just throw them all right down the pipe. Versus tomorrow night at same time as this game. Nice. Cool. Oh, Will Vest picked off Jeremiah Jackson at first. Okay, so Will Vest just picked the guy off. So 2 away now, runner at third, 1-1 count. Nice. All right, well, one good pitch here. We're out of the inning. We're out of a little jam here. We're right back in this thing. 1-2. 7-1. 7-1, top of the fifth. Runner at third, 2 down now. After a pick off. Handley, the 8-hitter, the hitter. Hey, it wasn't much worse. They did give up 3, though. Bottom of the fifth, coming on up. It'll be Sweeney, McKinstry, Rogers, 7, 8, 9 for the Tigers. Slowly moving through the lineup. We'll be watching through the bottom of the 6th inning here today, like usual. Nothing different. There's no spirits. Raining. Yeah, it's been rainy and windy today. It was windy and a little rainy yesterday, but now it's pretty rainy today. And it's cold again. It's like 34 degrees. It was like 70 just 2 days ago. Yep. All right. Sweeney, McKinstry, Rogers. It might start snowing where I'm at. It's only like 34 degrees. If it drops like 2-3 more degrees, that shit'll switch right over to snow. Won't stick though. I think it's warmed up too much overall for it to be any kind of a thing to care about. Wonder if Suarez is still going to pitch the bottom of the fifth. He's been rolling along, so I can't see why not. Unless he's just, done pitching. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Ball 1. Suarez back to work here, though. Ball 2. Now it's strike 1, so now it's a 2-1 count. You think Rodgers is going to the Vikings? Maybe. Seems like that's the most likely spot anyway. Swinging strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. Fouls away. It'll remain 2-2. Another deuce coming. Ball 3, full count. Fouled away, remains 3-2. Rodgers needs to retire. I mean, he's still under 40, I think. I think it's really close, though. Might be 40. By the way, we'll get another payoff pitch coming up. Quite a little battle brewing here. Pitch number 9 about to happen. Hey, Sweeney walked. All right, what a win. Tom Brady's a freaking nature, it feels like. Rogers 41. Yeah, if I've heard reports that if the Vikings aren't super interested in signing him, he may just retire. I wouldn't blame him. Shit, I wouldn't want to play for anyone. Ah, oh, god damn it. A low cutter. McKinstry swung at the first pitch. Hopefully he kept that off the ground. It's like a quintessential ground ball, though. Well, ground ball pitch anyway. Yeah, it's a double play. Fuck. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Rogers. Aaron was a good QB at one point, but he's just kind of old and fell off at this rate. You know, it happens. Happens to most QBs. Tom's just the rare exception. And Rodgers pops out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Tom would have played another year. He probably would have started to look like shit too. Willems, Holiday, and Cowser. Top of the 6th, 7-1. Orioles gonna win. Well, actually, it's always the funniest part when anyway. Willems, Holiday, and Cowser. I don't know if Will Vest will be pitching again. They might bring in a new pitcher. I'm not 100% on that. Do. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, we're just waiting for the commercial break to end. I hate waiting in like these commercial. Oh, here we go. Brebbia is into pitch. Nido's into catch. So the Tigers are doing some substitutions, at least with the catcher position. John Brebbia is into pitch. I think he was recently picked up this offseason. Or re-signed or something like that. I don't know. Holiday's up now. Oh, Cowser lined out. Wait, what? Willems lines out, 1 away. There we go. They updated it. All right. Now up is Holiday. Now we're good. Now we're cooking with gas. Damn, the Orioles are giving their guys 4 ABs. I guess we are getting close to the regular season. 2-0 to Holiday. A little bit of carefulness pitching now. Get beat up a couple times. Three-0. Not a great start. He's probably going to swing here on 3-0 in the preseason. Might as well. Good shot to lift the free homer here. Unless Brebbia misses again, which would be pretty funny. No, he clips the strike zone. It's 3-1. That shows he's not trying to purposely miss. Ball 4 up. 4-1. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Cowser. Yeah, Tiger's been struggling with Mr. Holiday today. Kid's been smoking us. Cowser, Carlson, and Kerstad. Called strike. So 1. One on, 1 out. 1-1. Are we all getting pretty antsy for the start of the regular season, I'm guessing? It's like, we just got to slog through this horse shit. 1-2. Cowser strikes out, and that's 2 away. All right, good job. Good job by Brebbia. 2 down. Here's Carlson. Carlson looks like a totally different hitter with Baltimore, and that completely checks out. Actually, it doesn't. It's actually kind of weird, mainly because the Cardinals are very good at player development. They usually don't like. I don't know how they missed so bad with Carl. I don't know what happened there. Because like Carlson's a talented player, and usually if a player has any inkling of talent and they go to the Cardinals, they're going to become like a really great player. So it's rare to see a rare Cardinals miss with Dylan Carlson. Then he goes to one of the next best teams in developing young players recently in the Orioles. So but we're going to see if this guy's a bust or not. If he can't play with the Orioles or the Cardinals, he's just a bust. In my opinion, he's a bust because he couldn't make it with the Cardinals. It's like, really? The place that like develops everybody? 1-2. So kudos to the Orioles for seemingly getting this guy going, at least in the preseason anyway. See if that translates. One, two. I'm sure the Orioles said the same thing. What the fuck is wrong with Dylan Carlson? We could probably get him good. 2-2. Ball misses. On. Not to mention he was traded to Tampa last year and they couldn't fix him. Yeah, like Tampa, the whole thing just it's nonsense. You know what I mean, Sean? Yeah, and Tampa's another place that really develops players along nicely. Again, this is like the last stop for this guy. If he can't be developed here, he's just a bust. And Carlson grounds out. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order for the Tigers, unless they pinch hit people. Malloy, Green, and Ibanez. Yeah, I mean, Carlson's kind of a bust, Lore. Mainly just because he has not lived up to what he should be. It's a very confusing case of a player with a ton of talent just not going to key places, like the ideal places for young talent to go, and just kind of not living up to it. It's a very confusing situation. Or he's just a bust. It's probably he's just a bust. He's lazy or some shit. It could be he's a victim of COVID too. Like, I know there's like a few guys, Torkelson's kind of one of them, who just kind of got fucked hard by COVID. Like something in their development just went backwards or because of that COVID year. And I don't know if Carlson was affected by it. I think he was. Or they just didn't get to play for a year. Pham is into pitch. Here's Malloy. Malloy, Green, Ibanez. Bottom of the 6th. It's 7-1 Orioles. All right, let's see if the Tigers can get some stuff off Pham. Carlson and Laureano, both players. Orioles are giving a chance to get 50 other spot are interesting. Yeah, it seems like Carlson's probably won that job. He's having a phenomenal spring. Carlson finally looks like the Dylan Carlson we all thought we were going to see with fucking St. Louis. And that's interesting to see. Because it's not like he's just like feasting off of bad, minor league pitchers. It's like, no, he's playing in the starting part of the game, getting a lot of his offense against like major league pitchers. So, ball 1. The Orioles lost 7-1 and they win 7-1 today. The duality of man. 1-1. Come on. Oh, shit. 1-2. Come on, Malloy. Crawdad. Be that. 2-2. This guy also feels like he got kind of fucked by COVID, Malloy. Feels like there was a whole generation of like a very good superstars in the minors that just lost it because of COVID. They're just not quite the player we thought they were going to be. Malloy strikes out, 1 away. Never forget what they took from us. An all-star team of Justin Henry Malloy and Dylan Carlson and Spencer Torkelson. Riley Green's up now. By the way, this will be the last half inning for the stream today. I'm going to be getting out of here. Oh, Riley actually went down and golfed a hit. Hell yeah. 2 for 3 today. Sheesh. Nice little base hit by Riley. Puts a runner on. I can see Sean's nervous. In the last 4 years. Nice. Ryan Kreidler is going to pinch run. Yeah, Tigers are starting to replace their starters. Here's Ibanez with 1 on, 1 out, looking to tie this game up. It's actually the special 5-run homer rule or 6-run homer rules in play. It happens every so often in minor league or in spring training to speed things up. Fouls it away. It's 0-2. Oh, shit, a wild pitch. Ryan Kryler gets down to second. All right, all right. Good job by Ibanez. Way to take, way to take. 1-1, or 1-2 rather. I forgot he fouled some pitches away and everything. Competition is tighter than you think. Loreno hit a homer off of Luzardo in the other Orioles game today. All right, well, I guess Carlson won't make it then. 320 and 1,000 OPS. What are Loreno's numbers? Is it OPS higher than 1,089? It looks like that's pretty fucking high. Like 700, but like it's a competition. The fuck it is. That shit would be over to me. One guy sustained 1,000 OPS, the other didn't. Ibanez will walk. So he'll probably be out the game. Here's Kerry Carpenter. But yeah, again, I don't know the ins and outs of the team. I just look at raw numbers. Sean, you have more of an insight on this. I could be off. I'm just guessing based on the 1,000 OPS. That's a really nice OPS. Here's Scary Carey. What's up, Jonathan? Terrible time to tune in. I'm about to be leaving. That's a double play. That'll end the inning. That's all I can take of the day. I appreciate you, Jonathan. We're heading to the top of the 7th now, and that's about all I could take. We're getting the shit beat out of us. It's 7-1. Yeah, it's all right though. It is what it is. It's been a pretty dead stream. As you can see, there's only 6 people here. He looked good defensively, but just offenses wasn't there again today. No one really did anything at the plate, so we couldn't hit today. And now the meaningful part of the game is over, so not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, sorry, Jonathan. I don't mean to leave early or dip out on you just as you're getting here. I can stay and answer a few questions if you want, though. I don't mind that. I just eventually got to get going because I have to get a bunch of shit done this afternoon for tomorrow. Got work to do. Such is life. And again, if this was a regular season, I wouldn't be leaving. Well, maybe I would because it is a blowout, but either way, 7-1 in a preseason game. Tigers look dead in the water. I'm all set. Even if they do come back, that means this game's going to take a long time to finish. So I'm genuinely not interested in watching all the way through on that. Anything else to talk about before we get going? Anybody? But yeah, Sean, you're probably fine. You might even keep both. Giving people time to like type things out and think about things, and I don't mind another few minutes, but I don't want to cover any more of the game. Well, all right. Seems like everybody's all good then. If you got anything else, just let me know. And I can cover it before I get going. But for me, I'm all set here. If I can get a whole bunch of shit done tonight, I'll do another stream tonight, but I kind of doubt it. Most likely we'll just be live again for tomorrow's game. What time it is. Yeah, see you next time, Jonathan. It's always nice seeing you. Always nice chatting. I appreciate the like and everything. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be live for till at least 2:30. And then I have class at 4, so I can't be live for the whole game, but I'll be live for the majority of it. So we'll be live again tomorrow. Should be a good old time. All right, though. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for a fun stream. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy. I might go live again this evening, but I'm not 100%. We'll see when we get there. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Tigers. Or go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers. See you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, Jonathan.